we'll get started first with the investigation that's being conducted into the Trump rally shooting. Because honestly, there should be an investigation. There should be many investigations being conducted into this because police incompetence and Secret Service incompetence is always a classic. That's right. So let's get started.
Investigation of the assassination attempt on former President Trump is already pointing to serious flaws in security at the rally. More video from the scene appears to show bystanders trying to warn police just before the shooting. Charlie DeMar is at the scene. Charlie, good morning.
Vlad, good morning. The site of the shooting and rally, still an active crime scene here in Butler, Pennsylvania. The FBI says it has completed the search of the shooter's home and car. They've gained access into his phone, all in an effort to try and determine a motive. Cell phone video taken Saturday evening shows rally attendees pointing towards Thomas Matthew Crooks and trying to alert police to his presence 2 full minutes before he fired at the former president.
Right here, flat on the roof!
Less than 15 seconds before the shots, people are seen running away from the area. Then, just moments later, some in the crowd begin shouting that the man on the roof has a gun.
He's got a gun!
The shooter killed firefighter Corey Comparator and wounded 3 others, the former president, 57-year-old Marine Corps veteran David Dutch, and 74-year-old James Copenhaver. Seconds later, he was shot dead by 1 round from a Secret Service counter-sniper.
Dude, it's pretty funny that, like, that footage will forever have the TMZ logo on it. Like, our generation's Zapruder footage literally has the TMZ logo on it. I think that is perhaps, like, the best demonstration that we have devolved as a society. You know what I mean? Like, it straight up has the TMZ watermark on it. That's crazy. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
The Butler County Sheriff says his department, which was on scene, was not responsible for sweeping the roof where the shooter was perched.
The Sheriff's Office was not asked to do that, and I don't know whose responsibility that would have been.
Sources tell CBS News that the Secret Service didn't clear it either, since it was outside the secure perimeter. But a source with direct knowledge of the incident says 3 snipers from local law enforcement were staged within the building just beneath the shooter. They observed Crooks acting suspiciously before the shooting and radioed into command that he was using a rangefinder and had a backpack. By the time help arrived,
it's a large building and would have been hard to clear. Yeah, no, totally, dude. You're right. Yeah, that's what the Secret Service is supposed to say in situations like this. Like, oh man, that's just too hard. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just too hard. It's just too hard. There's not anything we can do. Bro, these guys clear cities. Okay. When I talked about this, someone was trying to unironically make the argument that it's easier for the Secret Service to clear out an entire city block in like DC than it is to secure like a warehouse that is the only other building in like a 1-mile radius.
It was too late. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle yesterday said she would not step down from her post, despite some calls for her to resign. In an exclusive ABC News interview, she said, "The buck stops with me. I am the director of the Secret Service. It was unacceptable, and it's something that shouldn't happen again." Secretary of Homeland...
Yeah, she's like, she should have said, "I'm a woman. And as you guys know, women are less capable than men." Elon Musk is right. DEI initiatives are absolutely ruining this country.
And Security Alejandro Mayorkas said former President Trump's Secret Service detail has been beefed up, adding that an independent investigation into the shooting and law enforcement response will begin within days. A law enforcement source tells CBS News that the shooter visited a local gun range days before the shooting.
That's a terrible answer from though. Shouldn't happen again. It's very weak rhetoric. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why she said it like that. She should have just straight up been like, as the leader of the Secret Service, it is absolutely my responsibility to ensure that this will never happen again. And you have my assurance that it will never happen again. We take our job very seriously. And we are investigating the process very seriously. And our commitment to the safety and security of all of the high profile people that we are tasked with serving and their family members is, absolutely salute, something along those lines. I just whipped that up in like literally 3 seconds. That's crazy. Bro is yapping. Dude, they should just hire me to do PR. As you guys know, I'm so good at doing PR, especially for myself.
And purchased ammunition, 50 rounds of ammo before heading to the rally. And multiple sources telling CBS News that the shooter's father called 911 shortly after his son opened fire. Adriana?
So many new details. Charlie, thank you.
It's actually not even a joke that 100% I would love to see the shooter's phone. And I am not even remotely kidding when I say I think I could do a better job than whoever the fuck they have at Quantico to immediately identify points of radicalization and figure out a motive. I'm not joking when I say this. I am not very confident in my expertise in anything on this planet, really, with one exception, and that is brain rot. Okay? Brain rot. Give me brain rot. I will tell you with pinpoint accuracy exactly how this motherfucker became brain rotted, what YouTube videos he watched, what his allegiances are. And like, I won't lie, even if it's like he's Antifa or whatever, like I'll still tell you. I just want to know the truth so bad. But would you be unbiased? I mean, it'd be hard in that situation, but if I'm allowed to see it, then, you know, you just out of sheer curiosity, I want to know so fucking bad that I would be unbiased in my analysis. Okay? Do you think he wants to avenge the death of Qasem Soleimani? Yeah, definitely. That seems to be my working theory. You guys don't understand. Butler, Pennsylvania was weeping when Qasem Soleimani was executed. A lot of people don't understand how hard Western Pennsylvania was struck with the news that Qasem Soleimani was executed by the American government. Okay? Butler wept, dude. Like, what's the argument? Exclusive. Secret Service ramped up security after intel of Iranian plot to assassinate Trump. Like, even if this is correct, okay? Which, you know, I don't know. Who knows? But like... the idea that this would be somehow connected to the fucking shooter. Let me tell you how unlikely this is, okay? It is so unlikely that I think it's more likely that the shooter was a Nikki Haley or a Ron DeSantis stan. And I think that's pretty fucking unlikely, okay? Like, I'm imagining a realm of possibilities here, and I'm thinking in my mind, like, the shooter's connections to Iran, the IRGC, is somehow less likely than the shooter being like a diehard Nikki Slaley stan and being like, "We need you, Nikki," right now is blaring in his ear as he lined up the shot. You know what I mean? A tear, a single tear fell down his cheek as he lined up the shot on his iron sights and looked down the barrel of that AR-15 and said, "It's time. We need you, Nikki, right now to lead our nation." And then he took the fucking shot. La 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 la, no DMC.